Alright, how's everybody doing? This is Luke the Duke, and we are once again playing some Space Engineers. This is actually part 9 of our Planet Online Survival series. We're not really on a planet anymore, we're sort of on the moon. And right now we're actually not even in survival, we are in a creative battleground, so this is a nice way to test out your creations, or just any of the ships that you find on the workshop. So yes, after this creative battleground battle, we are going to be going straight into the survival, so we'll see you bros in 1 second. Oh, dude, you need to, you need to slow down, man. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't look good. Oh shit. Oh my
I
god.
think I did what you did.
Did you? Oh, look at all this stuff. I'm gonna pick it all up. Pick it up. Pick up all the good stuff. Oh, computers, uranium. Pick that up. Oh, that's tragic.
Don't let it die.
That's tragic. We have such big
Oh, my inventory's
inventories.
full.
Really? Okay. Yeah. A lot of stuff was in there. Oh, tragic crash landing.
Well, we're gonna have to go back to base to put everything back.
Oh
I'll
my
just leave
gosh.
my ship there.
That was pretty awesome to
I'm gonna
watch you
go back.
like dropping in from orbit and then just crash landing. That's pretty cool.
I did exactly what you did,
Yeah.
which is funny.
You know, your ship's not completely destroyed either, so might be able to do something with that. So yes, this is my humble abode right here. We're gonna have
The
to
abode of humbleness.
the humbleness right here. It's pretty small at the moment. All right, so here we are, you guys. We just saw Master Driller just crash his freaking recruit ship into the moon, but now he is built a somewhat of a rover, and as you can see, we've connected it to the station so we can charge it and whatnot. So we're waiting for it to be daytime once again. We've done a little bit to the base. We've put another module down here to the productivity module. We've also put an oxygen generator down here, like underneath the base, which is a good idea for us to sort of build this base raised up a little bit on this little bit of a mountain. Well, not really a mountain, I guess a couple of hills, so we can actually build underneath it. But right here, we also have a hydrogen tank, which I already finished this thing about 3 or 4 times, but what's been happening is when the server resets, it ends up resetting it somehow. Other things are being reset, but that is. So yeah, he's got his little rover up and operational. He's actually waiting for it to charge, as you can see by the battery right here. He only has 1 bar at the moment. But yeah, we're slowly going, you guys. We're probably going to skip over and we're going to actually do quite a bit of work to the space. So next time you see the space, we'll be have quite a few improvements on it. We're going to fill in the little landing deck right here and whatnot. So yes, we will see you bros in a second. I'd like to Master Driller for, yeah, just help me out with this base. And this is our base at this moment. So thank you once again, my buddy. And yeah, we will see you bros in a second. And as you can see, guys, Drill Master's working on his ship, of course, but there's actually a ton of beacons. So we have one MMT Rasta Mon, 27, oh my god, 27,000 meters away. So he's obviously on the moon with us. And also this guy's on the moon with us too. So 2 people from the same faction on the moon with us. Not making me feel too safe, you guys. Yeah, as we said, we're going to wait till the daytime. We're actually going to check out at least one of these ships or stations. We're actually gonna just like park the ships pretty far away from it, and then actually end up, walking our way to the base, so we don't, end up destroying the base a little accidentally, or our stuff get destroyed. Either way, that both of them could happen realistically. So yes, we're gonna be scouting out the stuff in the morning and actually skipping towards the daytime. I've been saying that a couple times now, but we're actually going to do it, hopefully. And Drill Master, he's ready. He's ready to do some stuff. Hell yeah. So yes, we'll see you guys once again in a couple of moments. Alright, we are getting ready to take off. This is a pretty exciting moment. We're gonna go search for the ice fields, which are about 10,000 meters away. So we've built another seat here, so we're gonna be close to each other. A very critical fuel time, you guys. But yeah, we're gonna take off here in a second. I'm not sure what his final preparations have to be, but yeah, we're gonna be taking off here in 1 second. We have a good amount of power, so we should be able to be out there for quite a few. Yeah, this is actually pretty creepy, man. It's really hard to see, and we're going okay. We're not going that slow. 20 kilometers an hour. It might be faster.
Set to a low speed.
Yeah, it might be faster to just hover there, but it might be a little cooler to do it this way.
And we can carry more stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Because at a certain point, if we get too much stuff, we're just gonna be way too heavy, like a whale. Are we stuck?
I think we're flying.
I think we're stuck on this hill. Oh no, yeah, you're right, we're flying. My depth perception is all messed up in space, man.
But I'm charging my batteries a little bit.
Yeah, it's gone up to 3 days now, so just make sure we don't like crash
2 days.
Crash land down to the planet and like destroy the thing. That'd be pretty tragic. This little rover is not meant to be in space, man.
This area is flat.
I'm positive,
We're
yeah.
looking around.
Oh man, the light is still there, bro.
I can't see the ground.
Really? I'm looking directly at the ground. What about now?
How about you look underneath me? Underneath me.
That's what I'm doing.
How good am I?
Yeah, you're good. Slow down, slow down. You're like 2 meters away from hitting the ground. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. And yeah, you're good. Perfect landing. Mission achieved. We have found the great ice lakes of the gosh darn moon. Look at all this ice. Oh my god.
Give me a sec. Dang it, why are my landing gear not in proximity yet? That's weird.
Alright, so we're at a iron vein about 1,200 or so meters away from our little moon colony base thing. And we're almost filled up. As I said before, the volume space is twice as big as all the other servers, so 8,000 liters, which is pretty impressive. We're now filling up my ship over here, because we're actually running out of iron. In order to build most of everything in this game, we need some iron, so let's see what we got here. Nice, 50,000, so it's going to be filled most likely after this. We actually can't put any more in here. Put some in the cockpit? Oh yeah, I forgot you could put some in the cockpit. That's nice. So yeah, I think that's about it. And now we're going to be heading back to the base. And yeah, here we go. I hope it did crash because I'm like, my ship is flying away from the moon right now and it won't stop and I'm outside of it. So yeah, like my ship is completely bugged. It's like pushing me outside of the moon right now. What are you doing, ship? Stop this. This is not okay. Have you got back into the server yet, or is it still no message?
No message received for 1 minute.
Yep, same here. My ship is just haywire right now.
I'm committing suicide. My helmet is off and I haven't lost any health.
And I'm flying away from the planet and being forced out. Darn it, God. The servers, man, just killing me. I'm like stuck on my ship right now.
Yeah, I'm not able to do anything. Server.
Yep, we're done.
It
God.
crashed.
Alright, so we have spawned back into the server, and I'd like to start off our re-entry by saying most servers crash like this at the moment, so like pretty much every single online server you play is gonna crash, so it's nothing against the server, it's just something I thought could edit it out of the video, but it's, sort of realistic to the point where I would put that in there. But here's our new ship we have right here. Master Driller actually built that one. It's hooked up to the connector. And as you can see here, we have a giant crater, so I'm gonna have to talk to him about where that came from. He might have crashed something, but as you can see, we also have a drill ship right here. This is also Master Driller's creation, so as you can see, it's the double drill ship, so pretty effective. We've also added in this hydrogen tank right here, along with some conveyor ports and whatnot to connect it to our rest of our little station here. And our ship, we've added another turret on top. We're going to finish that in a second here. And yeah, the auction generator down there, you've seen most of that, but we have now like sort of closed off the main part of our server, our station, not server. But yeah, as you can see, we've added in a secondary battery right here. And yeah, so our base is coming along, a couple new additions, you guys. As you can see, the sun is actually coming up. So yeah, basically on the agenda for right now, we're going to be doing some more work to the station. As you can see, just the beautiful sunset. The moon actually looks really nice, you guys. Here's a look at our base from this side. We still have 2 turrets on this side. So we may need to put some more turrets on the other side, definitely, so we can have both angles of attack ready to go. But yeah, for this episode, we're probably just going to do some more work to the base and actually go search around with our PvP ship and actually hope to find someone in this giant, like the servers are just massive, you guys. You could travel around not see anybody for a long time. But fortunately, we're actually in a spot right now where there are actually a few players that are in our general vicinity. So yeah, we have resources in a couple different places. Now that it's daytime, we might actually roam around a little bit and look for some other stuff. So we're actually going to fly back to this giant ice field right now. We're probably going to cut away and then continue on with our base building and our further exploration of the server. But yeah, we're going to fly in the darkness. It's actually really hard to see you guys, but if you have enough hydrogen, this is a good way to travel around the planets. And your body is really durable, so you could smack around stuff and you aren't going to just break into a million pieces. You will die occasionally, but you're actually a lot more durable as just a person than most of the ships you can build. So yes, we'll see you bros in 1 second, and then there's probably going to be some more stuff to the base done. So yes, we will see you bros momentarily. Okay, so it's daytime and we can finally function on the moon's surface without, being afraid of losing all of our stuff. So we're actually going to take out Master Driller's drill ship. So of course this guy's name is Master Driller. He's a fan of drilling. And yeah, we're going to turn this thing on. I think we need to actually go into the control panel. Yeah, we need to go and access the remote control block and actually press control. Yeah, so he just has a flight seat instead of actually having a cockpit block. So yeah, we have to do that. Actually have to go and disconnect the landing gears as well. He actually doesn't have a hotbar for it. So yeah, just one landing gear. So we're going to take his drill ship out, so hopefully we don't end up destroying his ship. That'd be a little unfortunate if he came back to just see his drill ship just gone. But yeah, I'm gonna take good care of this, Master Driller, and you can take my ships out as well. Just be careful with it. I'm probably, I'm never gonna just leave it for dead, but I may end up breaking it a little bit. But I'll always bring it back. So we're gonna head off to iron, which is something that we need. We've been taking just little back and forth trips just with our suit, just with our character. But yeah, this ship actually it looks a little wonky at the moment. I'm sure he's gonna do some other stuff to it. But yeah, we're gonna head off to the ore and we're gonna get to some drilling. Alright guys, exactly what I was afraid was gonna happen. We ended up just fading one of our drills into this little boulder which contains silicone, and it ended up just getting destroyed. So Master Driller, I'm destroying your ship, man. I'm sorry, but it couldn't have been avoided. Yeah, so yeah, these boulders are awfully tantalizing, you guys. You really want one, but you really end up destroying your stuff. I find it a lot easier to just drill into the moon itself. So yeah, we're gonna get some of this ore just by hand jamming it. I mean, why not? We're here, so let's fill ourselves up, hopefully. We're getting a lot of stone along with that silicon. Yeah. Unfortunate, Master Driller, that I am breaking your ship. So you might want to go out and break my ship if you want. No, don't do that. That'd be a little messed up. But yeah, we're just drilling on away. Yeah, we're just gonna head back. We're just gonna get pretty much a full inventory. I mean, God, the inventories are so large now. It's actually taking a while. Yep, 8,000, and yeah, we were ready to go. So we're gonna get back into this ship, take it back. We're actually gonna put another drill onto this for my buddy, because you know, if a big portion of my ship was destroyed, I would like it to be repaired. You know. So yeah, we're gonna get back onto the seat. Where is that? Yeah, right here. Get back onto the seat and then head back to our base and repair this ship really fast, and then get back on to our moonly duties. Okay, so we're just gonna set this ship down like nothing ever happened. Yeah, we're just gonna set it down nice and slow. Hopefully we don't break anything else off of it on our landing. We're probably gonna end up tweaking the entrance to this thing a little bit so we can fully accommodate both of our ships. You know, he could just make another landing bay on top of the thing, but that might make our base a little bit more noticeable from a further distance away. Yeah, we're just gonna set this down like nothing ever happened. Maybe he'll just think that some type of solar, you know, solar winds knocked that thing off. Something game related. Yeah, let's connect this landing gear and let's get out of here. Stay far away from this drill ship for a couple days. Maybe he'll get back on and fix it himself. No, we're actually gonna end up fixing that probably. But yeah, sorry about that, Master Driller. And yeah, so now we're gonna do some more stuff to the base. He actually ended up putting a button on my ship. Oh, it's to turn off my missile launcher. Maybe my missile launcher was like shooting him. I don't know. But yeah, I think I put that cargo container right there. But yeah, let's fix up this little spike right here. We don't want to be cutting and impaling ourselves on anything. Come on. So yeah, we're gonna, as you can see, we have 3 Gatling turrets on here, and we have a bunch of ammo, so, and some ice all hooked up to it, so our hydrogen tank is completely filled. Our missile turret doesn't have as much stuff as I'd like on it, but yeah, we were doing pretty good in our little base here, you guys, so we're gonna do a little bit more work to it. As you can see, we have a bunch of ammo. We're actually gonna split up the ammo stacks a little bit to sort of like space them out between turrets. Because as you know, you can shoot all turrets at once, and they each have their own little ammo. They aren't. You could make them have a shared ammo pool just with conveyors and stuff, but they're actually not like that at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna go back in our base and get a little bit more stuff done, and yeah, we'll see you, bros, after some more work has been done to this monstrosity of a base. We are looking out onto the cold, desolate moon. It is very, very isolated. As you can see, we have a display panel right here, sort of blocking the entrance. So not very practical, but does show us some of the stats for the moon. Well, yeah, I wish it did, but it doesn't at the moment. But it's still cool to look at. We can come down here. We see an interior turret guarding the inside entrance to our little landing bay here. We also put a console with a chair, so we can check out all of our different stats for this station, and we can also have this little little modded console block right there, so we can actually press different things to our hotbar. Our ship is looking pretty much the same, but we've put some more ammo into it and actually finished up and put that other Gatling turret on top of it. And yeah, so I'd like to stop here and thank the admin of the server for putting together such a good server and such a reliable server. I mean, you know, you're gonna see some crashes in every server, but what makes a good server is how long you can be playing, you know, for periods of time without it crashing. And you know, sometimes I play for a good 2, 3, 4 hours on the server without any problems. So yes, it's a very good server, and I enjoy playing on it. There's a bunch of cool things like the modded display that shows, particular stats and stuff that are on the helmet. So it's more of an easier way to simulate survival without having these things that are constantly on your HUD. We're going to be putting some more work into it. Probably not a huge amount before we take off and explore the rest of the moon and the areas surrounding the moon, like all the asteroid fields and whatnot. As you can remember earlier in the episodes, we saw that asteroid base. I think that was the last episode. We saw that giant asteroid base. So we're probably going to check that out. That was actually pretty interesting. We're putting some turrets on the other side of this, like we said we would, and also some interior turrets. So yes, we are protecting this base, and it's actually starting to come together. You guys, if you can remember, this the little just strange block it was in the beginning. It's great to see it sort of evolve into where it is now. So yes, we're actually going to be hooking this place up with, it sound like we're on Pimp My Rad. We're hooking this place up with some hanger blocks, so we can have a little bit of a hangar door set up. And I'm not 100% sure. We're sort of in between two blocks here, so we might have to place 2 on the top and then 2 on the bottom. So yeah, this is our base, you guys. We're putting some more work into it. We're probably going to do a little tiny bit more to it, and then we're going to take off, do some exploration. So yes, we will see you bros in a second, and thank you for sticking through till this far in the episode. Okay, here we go, all my fellow space engineers. The final preparations have begun. We've actually put 3 more nuclear reactors on the side here. We actually have to wait for the refinery to cook up some more uranium little processed bars here. So as you can see, we have a little bit of uranium, a small amount of missile containers for our little missile turret there. And yeah, so we're going to cook up some more uranium, and we are going to be on the move very shortly. So it's actually nighttime right now, but since we're going to be taking off and actually leaving the moon, it's not really going to matter that we don't really have much sunlight, because once we get into space, we're going to be able to see the sun wherever it is, because there's going to be no landscape blocking it. So yes, we're going to get some more uranium, processed uranium, to put in our ship here, and then we're going to take off and explore the server. So, well, the universe, not the server. This isn't a... What am I talking about? The universe. And we're going to... Whoa. Trippy. So yeah, the sun was a lot further than I thought, but it sort of decided to back up on me. But yeah, we'll see you in a second. Alright, you guys, more work has been done to the base. As you can see, we have the hangar doors set up here. We're actually working on extending this a little bit. So, yeah, we have a couple ships over here. We're getting ready. He's choosing on which ship he wants to take into space. We're going to look around for other people's bases and stuff. He's thinking he may take the miner, but, it could go either way at this point. As you can see, we have the hangar set up. So we're actually working on making this place airtight. So we'll be, oxygen will be filled with the room instead of it's slipping out somewhere, and I'm having problems talking. But yes, we're gonna be taking off any moment now. I thought I'd show you guys a little hangar upgrade, and we're gonna go get some ice, and we're gonna be taking off and leaving the moon for a little bit. So yes, we will be leaving here any minute now, and we still have our console thing right here. We actually changed this up to a button panel because the other one was a little hard. It was sort of like tucked in here to the corner. It was hard to press that button at some times. But yeah, we are just going to get some more ice for our ships, and then we're going to be off. So you guys, a bunch of progress has been done on the base this episode. Now we're actually back to the giant ice fields of the moon. Drillmaster has actually decided to log off for the night, so his ship is parked here in the ice fields, and we're gonna come back and get it once he logs back on. Actually gonna go to the connector here and put in our ice into the oxygen generator. And as you can see, that's all over the place because it is feeding into my tank at the moment, and it's actually being absorbed through the hydrogen thrusters. So we're going to get a little bit more ice, just a tiny bit, maybe one more full inventory worth, and then we're actually going to head off and explore further past the moon like we've been talking about. There actually isn't any more beacons. When I was playing last night, there were a bunch of beacons, but I guess the people have actually wised up a little bit and decided to actually not broadcast their beacon for the whole world to see. So yeah, we're going to get some more ice, my friends, and we're going to be finally taking off and nearing the end of the episode. So I'd like to thank you all for checking out my adventures on the YouTube and on the Space Engineers. And I'd like to thank Space Engineers as well for putting together such an incredible and entertaining game. And of course, I would like to thank the server admins, because without the server admins, none of this would be possible. So once again, this server is called Mission to Mars, and its other name is East Coast Gaming. So if you want to look it up on the server list of Space Engineers, it won't be under Mission to Mars, it will be under East Coast Gaming. So yes, thank you all for watching. The episode isn't quite over yet. We're going to be doing a couple more things, but yes, we will see you bros once again in just a second. Alright, we are leaving Earth's atmosphere. As you can see, we're in this really nice cockpit. Yeah, this is really nice. The fighter cockpit does look a little bit better in my opinion, but there's actually a different look to this one. As you can see, my hands can't fully reach the joysticks. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but to be expected. As you can see, the Earth is just looking beautiful from this point of view. And from all point of views, the planets just look incredible. But yes, we are going to be leaving the Earth's little gravitational pull any second now. I'm not sure exactly when you start to actually leave the bubble, but it should be any time now. And as you can remember, the asteroid base is somewhere near this end of the moon, so we're going to want to go north past our base and we should be able to find it. We don't want to go too high because we might end up just overshooting this little base up here. I hope it's still there. We're going to end up finding something. We're going to explore around a little bit. I'm actually surprised we haven't left the bubble yet. But as you can see, there's my base down there. We have enough ice for a long time, my friends. Takes a little bit more from our hydrogen thrusters to actually leave the atmosphere, not near as much as Earth. It's pretty much nothing when you have hydrogen thrusters to get off the moon's little pole. But other planets give you a little bit more of a fight, a little bit more of a back and forth. And the server crashed. Oh my god. Yep, so server crashing, you guys. I'm not sure where the last save was, but as I said before, my ship has a medical panel, so basically all of this really does, it just frustrates me, basically. It's like, it doesn't really get much more than that. It frustrates me, but it's not completely game breaking to the point where you would stop playing. Obviously my ship isn't going to be destroyed or anything because it's going to go back to its last save, and I have a medical panel to get myself to it, relatively easily. I just have to click a button. So yes, we'll be back after the server resets and does whatever it needs to do. It's unfortunate, but it's to be expected, you guys, and it really doesn't, you can't hold it against the people running the server, because it's just a Space Engineers, just a global problem that every server out there has. So we'll be back 1 second. We are nearing the end of the episode, but this is a little bit of a hiccup, so we're going to continue, and we're going to leave the moon's atmosphere and just get straight out of there and get straight to the base this time. So yes, we'll see you buds in a second. So it's been about an hour, and I've been patiently waiting, but it is not coming back up. So I'm thinking this is going to be the end of the episode, you guys. At the beginning of next episode, we are going to be exploring past the moon, maybe heading towards the alien planet or Mars or something. So we said we are gonna do that this episode, but it's pretty random, and you don't really know what's gonna happen. It's all unscripted, so the server could crash, the server couldn't crash. You could be on for hours, you could be on for a very short amount of time. So it's hard to predict, and it's hard to take into account for it when you're making an episode like this. But either way, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Next episode's gonna be out soon. So as I'm rendering this video and putting it out on YouTube, I'm already gonna be in the works of the next episode. So we got a couple things planned. Next episode, we're gonna make somewhat of a mobile base, me and the drill master. So we're gonna be making a movable rover mobile base to the point where we could move around to different ore deposits and whatnot, and actually refine it, assemble it, put together all of the components, the resources that we've just mined. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting episode, my friends. So once again, thanks everybody for watching. This is Luke the Duke. Good luck and good night.